What's up, family? Welcome back to the channel. Dropping a video on you today. Really excited about this word. Nothing special, nothing prophetic or anything like that. But if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Before we get into this word, I'm just asking you, hit that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up. It's go time. Join the family. Catch these words as they come. We do teachings, actual teachings on Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. And then we're just popping up videos as much as we can as the Lord speaks to me. But one of the things I do in my personal life, like I like to work out. So I go and I work out. I get up in the morning, I pray, and then I go work out. That's how I like to start my day before work. And so, that's just one of the disciplines that the Lord is building in me. So one of the other disciplines I try to add to my day is by the end of my day, I'm trying to get 200 push-ups in. 200 push-ups in every day. I don't do that all the time, but that's something I want to do, right? And so it's something I try, and I do have success a lot of the times. Now, one of the things that I was recognizing today, the anatomy of a push-up, y'all. The anatomy of a push-up is so real. And what I was realizing was, it's part of the work. No matter what body part I work the day with weights, I still try to do these push-ups. And so I'm getting down low, right? I'm already getting down low. So it's not even the ups and downs. I'm already getting down. I'm coming from a standing position and getting down low. You know what I'm saying? And so not only am I getting low, but I'm getting low to put in more work. I'm getting low to put in more work, right? And sometimes you don't feel like getting down low. Sometimes you don't feel like being humble. Sometimes you don't feel like getting in those low places, but you got to get in your low places. Sometimes you got to posture yourself in humility to build strength, right? But not only that, when you get down there and you get in that push-up position, you begin to restrict your core, right? And so now you're strengthening your core. This is the anatomy of a push-up. You're strengthening your core just by being in position. And so now that I'm in position, a position of humility, I'm strengthening my core values, my core beliefs, right, are being restricted. And so we understand that to die is gain. We understand that in order to follow him, we have to take up our cross. We have to die daily. And so dying daily is a process of humility. It builds up humility. To die to yourself, to die to some of your passions, to die to some of the things that you want to establish and you want to work. Like that is humbling, right? To die daily, to have power, to create certain things, to attach yourself to certain things, to fulfill certain desires, but choose to die. Like that is a humbling process. It's a process of humility. It's important. And so God's about to elevate a lot of people, but it's important that we keep the posture or the mentality of humility. And so the humility is always going to strengthen your core. It's always going to strengthen those core values. It's always going to strengthen the core values of your heart, the core values of your mind, right? And so when your core is getting tighter, your core beliefs are getting tighter, they're getting stronger, they're getting more restricted and confined to the mind of Christ and to the heart of Christ, it brings about a balance in your life. You need to have good balance, you need a good core, right? And so if you want to have good balance, a lot of us, we able to walk, that's good enough. But if you want to have good balance, you should have a good core. And so our core beliefs are being strengthened just by getting in lower position of being humble. And I was asking the Lord, I was like, well, isn't that enough that I'm down here? And you know what? It's a good workout. If you just get in a push-up position and you hold that thing, that is a good workout. And I was just asking the Lord, like, isn't it enough that I'm humble? Isn't it enough that I'm low? Sometimes that I choose to get low, that I choose to deny myself from certain passions, from certain desires, from certain things that I could fulfill within myself. Isn't that good enough that I'm low? You know what I'm saying? And so, it's the discomfort of trying to balance life with denying yourself. There's a discomfort of trying to balance life with denying yourself that brings us to places of humility. So if my heart is to deny myself so that I can follow Christ, it established humility in my life. Like I'm not trying to build my own altars. I'm not trying to build my own thrones, right? I'm trying to be submitted to Christ daily so I understand that I have to die daily. And so the humility is good. But the ups and downs, the anatomy of a push-up, the ups and downs in life is what's making you stronger. It's the ups and downs in life that's actually making you stronger. And so you choose to come down to humility. But God's using life situations, relationships, things, all these things to make you stronger. But if your mind is on Him, if your mind is stayed on Him, if you're thinking on the things which are good, right? While you're going through the processes of life that humble you, but ultimately just to strengthen you, processes to strengthen you. And so a lot of us are going through processes that God intended to strengthen you. And I just want you to be encouraged. Keep doing your push-ups. It's the anatomy of the push-up. It's the anatomy of something that you build strength with your own body weight. It's the anatomy of something that you build strength with the ups and downs in life. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you have been faced with discouragement. A lot of you have been fighting for everything that you can get. And I just want to encourage you today. Keep on getting up, keep on pushing up. And next time that you engage something, you're not going to believe how much stronger you are because of what you've been through. So be encouraged. I love you. You'll have disappointments, but you'll be strong. And I'll leave you with a verse just because Isaiah 61:2 says, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to the poor, He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives and the opening of the prison to those who are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of the vengeance of our God, to comfort all who mourn, to console those who mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that He may be glorified. And He's going to be glorified in your life. I hope you're encouraged. That's Isaiah 61. Go ahead, read verses 2 all the way through. It's not long, but I hope it's a blessing to you. You have been anointed. You have been appointed. You have gone through things that built strength in you so that you can be a strength to somebody else. Y'all be blessed.